to WRPB and WRPB Studios. Yeah, there's an item in front of me. I have zero clue what it is, but we're going to learn about it in a minute. But with me, the pretty lady sitting next to me is Tracy Sands.
Hi, Win.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. Thanks very
And
much.
you have Tracy Sands music.
Yes.
And my opinion, because
hmm
I know the words to every song, and yet my punishment is I can't carry a tune. But over and above that, I sing in the
I'm
car
sure
by
you can.
myself. But
In the shower.
in the shower, in the car, I shut the windows and I sing because otherwise it would be worse for people hearing me than for me giving them the finger.
Always a good thing.
So we were talking in the green room and I said to you, in my opinion, success in music is when you don't have to work a second job.
Yes.
Because most people who try to make it in music, they end up being a server of some sort. Okay, usually probably because of the ability to adjust your hours and stuff. But there's something interesting about people in the music industry. First of all, you have this teeny 1% that become very rich, but like hairstylists, they go out with one another because they're in the same wheelhouse and they know all the same issues as one has. Now, how long have you been singing?
I've been singing for a very long time, since I was a child
Okay.
in the wee school in Ireland. And I led the choir and the masses, a lot of the masses. So there was a beautiful Our Father, and it was an echo. So I would sing the first line of the Our Father, and then the whole entire school would echo it back, sing it back to me the whole way through. It was beautiful.
Cool.
So I knew then that music was doing something to me, singing was doing something to me, and I was so young, but I couldn't put it into words, but I knew it, you know.
I don't know if you noticed, but yeah, she's from Ireland.
I am.
Okay. You get that from her voice.
But I'm here 29 years this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm here over 30 years and you still hear my New York accent.
Yes, I can hear it.
You still have a New York accent.
When I talk to my mother every day,
She's in
or
Ireland?
it's at least twice a week, and my sisters, yeah, they're all in Ireland. Yeah,
So why did
Yeah.
you come here?
I came here to sing with a group of musicians
Okay.
for the St. Patrick's thing for 3 weeks, and
And you got stuck here.
it was sort of. I came back and forward for a while, and then I married a fella from Ireland, and he was living here. So, and
Oh, okay. So your husband's Irish?
he's from Dublin, yeah.
So then in her house, this Irish sound goes back and forth?
Yes, it's a lot of banter. Yeah.
Okay, so you decide you're going to sing. Did you get family support from your mom and stuff?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, because we were representing the school. There was myself and a couple of other girls representing the school, the county, the country. You know, we did the All Ireland this and the All Ireland that. You know, so we were very fortunate. Yeah, and we were trained by one of the teachers. Her name was Una McCardle, and I'll never forget her. She was tough, but she did a good job. You know.
Well, I think that the teachers that were tough probably did the best jobs.
Yeah, no
Okay.
doubt.
Not that we were happy with it back then, but we all came out. The tougher the teacher, I think the better we came out.
Well,
The
yeah,
tougher
we
the
hope.
parents, the better we came out. And I
Yeah.
think that's changed, but it is what that is. So you moved here how long ago?
Somewhere around 95.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now you're living here and you decide you're going to do music and stay home and do music.
Yes.
How did you get off the ground to find places to sing?
Well, I was very fortunate in that I was really the only Irish singer here. And so I was sort of brought in by a fella called Ken Wade, and I worked in Paddy Max.
Okay.
For a long time. I was the house band there and the singer. And it was so much fun, every week. And, people came to hear us, myself. I work with Rod MacDonald. all these years, and I also work with a few wonderful musicians now: Peter Kerr, Rex Blazer. Let me see, Ian Wilkinson. I want to mention all of them because they're brilliant. And then recently introduced Bill Meredith on drums, and Mike Anglin on bass, and then I've worked with Jose Serrano also. Lovely musicians, Bradley Ditto. There's so many of them. Then a couple of fellas from Ireland, and just had a great support system.
So you played with a lot of different people.
Yes, but at the core, most of them are still with me.
Oh, okay.
And when I have the budget to pay them, I get them all there. I'm like, come on in.
What genre do you sing?
I guess you call it sort of infused folk, Irish, trad, rock. It's all of it, and I was raised with Sean-Nós style singing, a cappella, the real old traditional Irish singing. But I have been known to do a blues song, a rock song, a quiet song.
You also, what you call it? You write?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay, so I have to ask this question. Can you read music?
A little bit, yeah, slowly.
It's interesting because
Yeah, I
there's a
can.
lot of musicians who write and sing and can't read music.
Yeah, slowly.
So
Slowly, I can slowly go through it. Yeah. My
So-
daughters can read music, thank God, or two of them anyway. So,
are they in the industry?
the little one is at a performing arts school. Yeah, she's 15, and
Okay.
then the other one was at Frost in UM, but she is in the music business area now, and she's doing all of that.
The entertainment industry is also very different from other industries, and I try to tell it to people because you can't say, "Yeah, I'm home at 5 and then we'll go out to dinner." No, you can't say that because
No.
you're going to start playing at 7 or 6 or 8. So that's gone, and then
Yeah.
there's Saturday and Sunday are work days a lot of times.
Yeah.
So people just kind of don't understand the industry that we're in. And I was just saying before we got on the air how hairstylists kind of group together when they go out, musicians kind of group together when they go out. Do you go see other people that you deal with?
Definitely, yeah, I do, as much as I can. But I agree completely because, raising our family here, it was difficult because mommy was going out to sing and they wanted sleepovers with their friends and I'd be exhausted. It was hard, and it's just when everyone was going out at the weekend to, dinner and watch other bands, well, I was getting ready to go out and entertain and I had to be the party kind of thing, so.
Does your
And we
husband
had-
come see you?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, but he's also been there to look after the children as we raised this family. So I looked after them during the week, and then he looked after them at the weekend, So and he did a pretty good job,
Yeah.
Yeah, he really did. Yeah,
Again,
he's still
it's
doing all right. Yeah,
yeah, because you still have a younger one.
Yeah. Well,
she's
she's
a
got a big
teenager.
social life now.
Does she?
Oh yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. The mall is a local hangout.
You
Everything happens in the mall.
Really?
Yes, it's
Like-
it's the place now. Yeah.
Oh, well, where you are, the mall's big there. A lot of
Yeah.
other malls are dying.
Oh
but
no,
that
it's
mall
big.
is still
And
big.
it's expensive.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you going there?
So, do you play every weekend almost?
And not every weekend, but as often as I can. And
Okay.
I just took a little time off there. We had a little thing with the hubby. He,
Right, we were talking about that.
yeah, he had a bit of an incident. Yeah, it was really sad actually. It made me really sad for him.
And he's young.
He is young.
Well, compared to
yeah.
me, he's young.
Yeah, it's just really sad, But he's doing well.
And he got past it.
Yes, he's fine. Yeah.
I always say, look, I've been through a lot. God's not ready for me yet. I haven't annoyed enough people, but I'm working on it.
Yeah.
But I think
It was
that
shocking. It
Yeah.
it was shocking.
right.
Yeah.
And my surgery for the similar thing was a lot worse than his.
Yeah, you were
Okay.
telling me, yeah.
And I couldn't use my arms at all for a week. You can't even lift your arms over your head and stuff. Couldn't drive. But I'm still here. And I'm working on it.
Yeah, good
So
for you.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm kind of blessed.
Well, you know what we did do when it was successful. We got a stent and la la la, because he was so afraid, and we went to the DR, the Dominican Republic, to
Okay.
just let go of fear and just be okay. And
I-
it was beautiful.
My views know that
Because we were supposed to go a few other places before that, but then this happened, and we had
canceled.
we were supposed to go to Costa Rica, and that didn't happen. So, but we got there.
did you get to Costa Rica?
No,
Oh, you got
the,
the
the
Dominican-
DR instead.
Okay.
So, but we're going to get to Costa Rica soon. So.
Because I had
I
the
hope-
2 strokes, I canceled 2 cruises.
Right.
I was actually going on the inaugural voyage of the Icon, which is Royal Caribbean's largest ship, and I canceled that. And I canceled MSC cruise. I didn't want to be, God forbid I got another stroke. You need stroke. Everything with stroke is timing.
Yes.
So I wanted to be close to a hospital, and I'm very particular about that. Even still, I'm almost a year out of my second surgery, and after that, I'll start going back on cruises, and I love cruises.
Yeah.
That's for me. That's my favorite.
I enjoy them. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so, but life turns on a dime.
It really does.
Okay,
I have no idea what's coming next. I
No.
just hope everybody's okay.
right, right. We pray for everybody to be healthy. All right, so do you do all your own bookings?
Yes, predominantly yes. Yeah.
Okay, so you've been around a while, so people know how to find you.
Yes, and they can contact me directly from the website, tracysandsmusic.com.
Okay, and is that where most people book from?
Yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah.
they email you through your contact us page, of course.
Yes, it'll come directly to me. Yeah, and then also you can buy the music on my website. Yeah,
Okay, so you sent me Child of Mine,
I did. Yeah.
and we were listening to it, and it was really good. And my wife goes, "All right, so I'm going to tell you, hon, she's Irish, okay, and a folk singer. So if you need anything for your interview, know that she's Irish and she's a folk singer." My wife is not
Folk/Irish. Yeah,
right.
she's right. Yeah.
And my wife said, "It sounds great." My wife doesn't like folk music, and I'm a hippie. So, and she's not.
Me too.
Okay.
This is me dressed up today. Look, I'm wearing my jacket.
Right.
Normally I'm in, rags, just no clothes, preferably, because I'm 50 now. I'm like, all of that.
For me, it's like so funny because I love folk music.
I do too.
She doesn't.
Yes.
I'm a hippie. She's anything but a hippie.
Yeah.
But you seem to keep it together, and
Yeah.
you do the best. All right.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you, I know the interview is going to end soon, but I'd love to do this all day long. But I just had the chance to go to the Grammys with my daughter.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, she's
Oh.
doing an internship with the Grammys, and it was absolutely amazing. But talking about folk singers, I got to see Joni Mitchell before.
Oh wow.
And it was, I don't think there was a dry eye. It was so emotional watching her, and my heart, I loved it for her at 80. That's incredible.
80, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Right. Well, it was more than wow because I remember when she
It
was
was so
young.
touching. And she was so beautiful, but still beautiful, But to be able to just, she's had some recovery from an illness also, to be able to she nailed it. She did it, so gracefully. And I was moved to tears. It was
That's so
beautiful.
cool. But that your
So
daughter
beautiful.
is doing an internship at the Grammys.
She is, yes. Yeah.
And most people don't understand the blessings of an internship.
It's incredible.
So I had interns when I started this industry from FAU down in Boca, and they all went off. A few were working at ESPN, a few were working at Newsmax. I had a kid. It was a kid. He was on the spectrum, and he lost $1,000 worth of footage his first week. And everybody said, "Fire him, fire him, fire him." And I didn't. I took him off for editing, and
Right.
I gave him some simple jobs to do. And then when my editors finished, I gave him the footage to practice. And now he works.
Awesome.
Now he works for ESPN too. So he would have been. Look, we would have been paying him anyway because he'd been on the system. He'd be in the system. So thank God He's blasted, has a good, and he became a really good editor.
Well, what a good move on your behalf.
Okay.
What a good move to see that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you have to give back.
Yes, you do.
And in the music industry, you were just talking, and I just wanted to bring this back up. You did a song, Child of Mine.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't something you were going to write. You wrote it for a specific reason.
Well, actually, that is a Carole King song.
Right.
That's not one of mine, yeah.
Right.
And I recorded it for a wedding.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It was, yeah, and it wouldn't have been my first choice of a song. And when it came to me, I thought, oh, that's, and she wanted an Irish version of it. And so, I went to the recording studio down in Lake Worth, Succulent Sound Studios, and there's a young fella there, Brendan, and we started just jamming together, to see if we could get the sound, and it started happening, and I was like, ooh, I really like that.
It's,
and
you
some
sent
whistle
to me,
on it, and some,
it sounded excellent.
yeah,
What
it
is
worked.
this in front of us here?
Oh, this is a boron. Yeah, this is the Irish Celtic drum, and
Is that
actually my husband bought me this. It's like the best present he's ever bought me.
really? Is it something that you play?
It is, yes, a little instrument, yeah. See, and you can play the side of it.
Do you play it in your shows?
Yes, all the time, yeah. We do a lot of jigs and reels, so we can get
okay.
up and dance, Irish dancing, if you are inclined. And,
What you
so-
play other instruments too?
Yeah, little whistle here as well. Let me just put that back. Isn't she lovely? She's tunable. You can tune her when she gets a little, loose, and you
talking
can
to
change
someone-
the tone of it.
Who's colorblind and sound deaf?
Oh, really? Well, I hope it doesn't come across that way. And these are whistles, and so I usually accompany. And lately, I've been learning a little jig or reel on it myself.
Is it an Irish thing?
It is, yes. It's
Really?
so Irish, yeah, yeah.
That's Irish.
Oh, yeah.
That definitely.
And this is called a stoke. That goes with the boron. And then you have
I
whistles.
call it a drumstick now.
A drumstick.
That's it.
And these are the whistles, and you can get them anywhere from a B flat to a C, D, and you can play it with many songs.
Okay, so we're at the top of our time. What's your website again?
The website is tracysandsmusic.com.
And we're going to actually end this, and we're going to follow up with, we're going to put in, after we're done, one of your songs.
Oh, thank you so much.
You'll be able to hear what she sounds like. Everybody check her out, Trish. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you,
on.
Win. Thank you.
Everybody
Thank you,
will be
everybody.
right back.